Hey there, and welcome back. Today, we want to talk about what is a life coach. A lot of you have asked, well, in particular, my brother in law's asked, and I know many of you are probably wondering, but maybe haven't asked about what a life coach is. And so let's just talk about that today. Before we get started, though, let me introduce myself. I'm Val. I'm a mom, I'm a corporate leader, cancer survivor, and founder of Valarie Best Life and Leadership Coaching. And I love helping career driven women get unstuck and achieve their goals, whether those goals are at work or at home or both. And I'm here to share with you the tools that I use and that I've learned to live a better life. So let's get started. What is a life coach? Simply put, a life coach is someone who can help you get perspective on your life and get perspective on your mind and your brain. What a life coach is not, I thought that might be a good place to start, is a life coach is not a friend who's going to commiserate with you. So, for all my friends out there, I still want to be your friend. I still want to commiserate with you when the time is right. And I'm only a coach when I'm asked to be one. A life coach is also not a substitute for a therapist who will treat, mental disorders and diseases. So if I have clients that present those situations, I certainly refer them to a licensed trained therapist. And a life coach is not where we spend time endlessly exploring our past. So those are a few of the things that life coaching is not. But what is life coaching? Life coaching is scientific. It is really much of the new scientific research that we have on our brains and our nervous system. And it's taking what we've learned to date and putting it into practice for change. And that's one of the things that I love so much about it is the study and the research around the brain, but also then how to put it into practice and how to use it in real life. Life coaching is, in my opinion, it's a game changer for good. It's a game changer for growth. It's also a shift away from psychological illness, and it's a shift towards what I would call a more humanistic ideal of wellness and of growth. So it's about our lives. It's about this human experience, and what does that look like to be well and to grow. And life coaching is really just that. It's mind training or mind conditioning. If you think about it, most highly successful professional athletes and business executives, they have a coach to help them with their mind, to help them with that mental state for optimal performance. And life coaching shouldn't just be, or it doesn't need to just be for professional athletes or those Fortune 100 CEOs. It's something all of us can use. It's something all of us can have to define what it is that we want and then get the tools and the support that we need to live our definitions of a better and bigger life. It doesn't have to be being a professional athlete or a really high level executive. It can, but it doesn't have to be. So ultimately, coaching is about taking healthy people and helping them make their good lives awesome. Moving from living maybe a small life to living that big life that you were created to live. Kind of talk through an example of this is similar to how maybe a golf coach works. Some of you might know that my husband is a golf coach. So, how would a golf coach work? They would work with a player to understand and analyze their performance, their swing, whether that be on the range or on the course. A life coach works with clients to understand and analyze what they're doing in their minds, what they're doing with their cognitive, emotional, and behavioral lives. So, as a coach, I have an objective vantage point. I have a different perspective from which I can see kind of what is going on in your mind, what is going on in your life, and what's not really working for you. And then I can help you find ways for you to change and improve on them. And I believe this is essential for a well lived life, just as it's essential for you to play a sport like golf well. So, like golf, or maybe even like physical fitness if you're not into golf, it isn't something that you do once, and it's not something you know that you can just say, hey, I figured that out, and then you're great at it for the rest of your life. If you're going to be a professional golfer, you don't go, or you're going to get fit. You don't go to the gym once and then all of a sudden you're fit for the rest of your life. Life coaching is the same. It's the conditioning, it's the training of our brain that we have to do regularly and continually. The result you get by doing this is that bigger, better life, a life that you get to create, just like you create yourself into being more fit by going to the gym, or you become a better golfer by taking lessons and practicing. You can do the same thing with your life. So that is what a life coach is and what a life coach does. And I just want to give a shout out. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for learning with me. You all are amazing. And just want to remind you that I'm here to help. I'm here to share tools and truths to help you take it to the next level, to help you live big. And if you want help with any of these concepts, or if you want to kind of look at them on a personal level, I encourage you to reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram at Valarie Vest Coaching. You can shoot me an email at val@valarievest.com, or visit my website, valarievest.com. A lot of different ways to get a hold of me. But until next week, I encourage you to think about how you can live big. Take care.